care what you got, just give me that. Just give me that. Just give me that. Give me that. Just give me that. I don't care what you got, just give me that. Just give me that. Just give me that. Give me that. Just give me that. I don't care what you got, just give me that. Just give me that. Just give me that. Come on, just give me that. Give me that.
Flip mode. 9-7. Bust a bus. Hot. Check it out. Hit you with no delay into what you saying, yo. Silly with your ice, grilly with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we while in the studio. You don't wanna violate, baby, really and truly, yo. My main thug, villain ain't Julio, he moody, yo. Type of brother that with the real shook, scared to death, act, yo. X that, look at shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way she make me wanna get all in the, yo. Top mistress of the videos. While I'm with my freak like we up in the freak shows. Hit you with the, make you feel it all in your toes. Hot, got all my people in red clothes. Metaphors when I formulate my flows. If you don't know, you're messing with lyrical player pros. Like you really wanna party with me? Let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, ain't God we trust. Yo, it's a must that you heard of us, yo, we murder us. A lot of people is wondering and they curious. I mean, in my unit do it, it's so mysterious. Furious, all of my people is serious.
Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Ewert for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hurt. 60 Bobcat, 6 Warriors, 70. Ready.
Throwing to start this game. Finds Sanders. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Come on, set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
60
Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 11. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Gets this to Sanders. And they make this stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Trap 60.
Back to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
Okay, ready.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Get it.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready.
Look at this. The wideout gets it to start this drive. And this one doesn't go far. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Panther 11, Dragon 60. Lion. Ready.
We're going for this. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Mustang 19. Ready.
2nd and 13. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
1 mistake. Ready.
Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
2nd and 10 now. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
70 Ranger. Let's go now.
Working inside the red zone. And that's a Washington touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Return coming here from the 12. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Looking for a throw here. Setting up the running back screen. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Steelers in need of some points before the break. Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
They'll throw on 1st. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Another throw coming on 2nd and 10. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's brought down for a loss. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first.
Flag. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Hurt.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was...
Touchdown, Washington! To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. And look at this return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped.
Ready up.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. In motion right is Jones. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Brought in inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a one-score game before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer. Check. Ready.
They'll come out throwing. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He'll throw again on second down. He's going to try to drop it in deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10.
79 Broncos.
Running back, motioning right. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Motioning him from the slot right. Trying again, following the sack. Kelsey makes the catch. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Let's go now.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
These defenders, they can just feel it. They're up a couple scores in the game, and you know what the other side is starting to do. They're starting to press, and you're going to start to see a little bit more pass. And that's when these defenders pin their ears back. They get home, and they create havoc in a sack just like that.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers make it a one-score game before halftime. Travis Kelsey, the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Well, Brock Martin, the touchback. This kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. One last play before the break.
Come on. Set. 65 catch. 60. Warriors 70. Go.
One final shot before halftime. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing it just before halftime. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Steelers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
Trying the right side. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Get it.
He finds Sanders. Has some daylight through the 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll run. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Here's 2nd and 14. Gets this to Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
They send Jones left. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain there, and that'll bring up 4th and a few.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line. And it's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
He'll throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles! Here we go.
He'll pass it this time. That's caught for the 1st.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
He's back to throw. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you have to make a...
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Steelers now trailed by just a point in the 4th. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Go. Ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Get it.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buys time, rolling right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Ready. Go, Rig. Go. Dragon 60. Check out.
Back to the air following the pick 6. That's complete. David Njoku. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
19.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
70 Ranger.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He puts some air under this one, deep right. They connect on the deep shot. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down.
18 Rattler.
Working inside the red zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Commanders cut it to a point late in this one. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. Oh, look at this. The kick is blocked. He's taken down on the return, but I don't think they're upset about that. That block prevents the tie and lets them cling to that 1-point lead.
That is a sneaky little play here from the special teams unit. I know you might be thinking, yeah, they lost the lead, but that block, you know what it does? It's kind of like life. We have energy givers and energy takers. And that one just gave a little energy back to the team, even though they're down and now got to fight back.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go. Ready?
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal. Going ground game again here. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Buckle up. It's third and goal.
Buffalo 18. Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.